I grew up with the original Doom games, so if you're anything like me, you'll have fond memories navigating the dark corridors of this early 3D masterpiece. It was a game that taught me that opportunity often came hand in hand with risk. Sure, you can have the shotgun, but taking it means an unexpected descent into the monster basement in order to prove you're worthy of wielding it. It was an intense gore-fest with kick-ass music and iconic monsters that even many non-gamers will instantly recognise. While I realised that Doom 64 came out next, I was too busy playing Pokemon Snap, Mario 64, GoldenEye and Perfect Dark to do Doom 64 any justice. So, next up for me was Doom 3. I remember being amazed by Doom 3's immersive environment. It had me jump in my seat on more than a few occasions, and it was a worthy addition to the franchise and one that I thoroughly enjoyed playing. Due to my long history and love for the Doom franchise, I recently decided to purchase a copy of Doom Eternal. Having seen gameplay footage, I was really excited to play the latest installment in the franchise. The opening cutscene beautifully sets the stage. Earth is overrun by hellish, demonic forces, and you, the Slayer, are donning your helmet and making the journey to Earth to kick ass once again. The first thing I will say about this game is that the music and art style are stunning in its uniquely grotesque way. I really appreciate the attention to detail in the hellish citadels and landscapes that you explore as the Slayer. They are often a truly terrifying sight to behold. You start with a shotgun and several low-level creatures to dispatch. From this point on, you start to acquire different skills that you can use to face the challenges the game has to throw at you. For example, one of the first mechanics the game teaches you about is glory kills. As an enemy is close to death, it starts to flash. If you see this, you can instigate a glory kill, and as a result, the enemy drops HP. The closer you are to death, the more HP it drops. At first I felt glory kills were a gory gimmick. However, they become an essential part of the flow of combat, and can really make a difference to whether you succeed or fail at an encounter. Similar mechanics exist to recover ammo and armour, such as chainsaw kills and equipment launchers respectively. The game features many ways to interact with the environment also, such as double jumps, climbable surfaces, and dashing, as well as many ways to improve the Slayer or their weapons, such as sentinel crystals and runes, which can improve the individual playstyle that you want to adopt. These upgrades may seem overwhelming, but Doom Eternal does a great job of overcoming the steep learning curve by gradually introducing new mechanics and teaching you how to use them before you can continue your journey. I thought that I would eventually become sick of glory kills or chainsaw kills, but there is something really satisfying about finding yourself on the brink of death only to overcome the hurdle to continue the fight against the demonic hordes as a result of a well-timed glory kill or a well-timed chainsaw kill. Because of these mechanics, combat can become an intense, exhilarating experience that flips between the unbounded confidence that comes with a full health meter and full armour, and the desperation of being on your last legs after a cacodemon takes a swipe at you. Besides the wide variety of skills and equipment available to fight off the demonic hordes, one of the things I absolutely love about combat in Doom Eternal is the fact that each grotesque, horrifying creature has some kind of flaw or weakness that you can exploit to turn the tides of battle. For example, the cacodemon is a powerhouse that can launch plasma at you from a long range, as well as performing devastating melee attacks. Its high health means that it can take a beating before it succumbs to death. However, if you fire a grenade in its mouth, it will immediately stagger, allowing you to perform a glory kill to dispatch it. Because each creature has its own weakness, Doom Eternal forces you to fight strategically by picking and choosing the most tactically advantageous weaponry in the heat of combat. I feel this is a welcome departure from the earlier Doom games, where it is necessary to equip your most powerful weapon and only swap if you run out of ammo. I really like the additional challenge presented by the need to strategically change weapons on the fly. So, Doom Eternal has great music, fantastic aesthetics, a good selection of mechanics, and combat is exciting and fun. It really lives up to the spirit of the franchise by being an intense gore-fest. So is there anything wrong with the game? Well, there's nothing wrong with the game itself in my eyes, and I will rate it highly in just a moment. But man, there's one thing I can't stand, and it's a game launcher, especially one which takes absolutely forever to load. Oh boy, I'd love to play some Doom Eternal. Let's click this icon from my desktop. It appears to be oh no, wait, no, it's loaded. Any second now I'll be able to play my game. Any second now. Any second now. Oh, no. Nope, still waiting. Oh, yes, it's loaded. Fantastic. I guess I'll be playing my game any second now. Maybe? Maybe it didn't press the... Maybe... No. Has it loaded? No, still waiting. Finally. There we go. It's only been 60 seconds to load my game. For anybody who wasn't watching, that was nearly 1 excruciating minute waiting for the game to launch. That isn't acceptable. What also isn't acceptable is the frequent interruptions to gameplay when Bethesda's launcher tells you it can't connect to its servers. I'm playing a single player game right now. Why are you interrupting my experience? So while Doom Eternal is a great game, it has rekindled my deep-rooted disdain for intrusive DRM. While I appreciate how important it is for content makers to protect their intellectual property, bad DRM negatively affects legitimate players and at most presents a minor inconvenience to anyone looking to crack the game. Game developers can and must do much better than this. Those criticisms aside, would I recommend Doom Eternal? Yes, I give the game 2 thumbs up. However, I would much prefer it if I didn't have to wait in the region of 60 seconds for a launcher to verify my copy every single time I load up the game.